Hello and welcome back to the local Legends Inside. And we've just finished the Premier League season. End of season 11 here at Kensington Town. I will take you through our transfers. So our transfers for the Premier League, what we started with were, I thought I'd bring back some favourites. Or a favourite of mine. Chris Rigg. Not a favourite of mine. Just like Chris Rigg as an all-round footballer. Going from 9 million from Oxford. Done with business. This man, Johnny Fair's come back for about 16 million. 14 goals in Premier League. Fantastic. Then, just seeing who else went out. And then we signed also Max Kuntz, Luxembourg defender, go for a back three. We didn't end up playing back three most of the season. And those who went out were Ian Morris to Al Shamrow, and Eric King went on loan to Mansfield. Jamie Baxter also went on loan to Mansfield. I thought it'd give him a bit of championship experience. He didn't end up well, come back in January. Our first signing, Nathan Skellett, right wing back, coming on free transfer, had an okay season. Emir Demir from Atalanta, one midfielder. Let's just say, the less we speak about him, the better. Because we also signed, Scott McLean to play there, and he was hopeless. Emir Demir was okay. Lorenzo Alexandrini, the Netherlands Holding International, was okay, didn't do his job. Nothing serious. And that was our transfer business in the summer, all coming in. Then going out was Charlie Holland, Cornell Losh, George Rees. I think that was it. Yeah, and then we just sold some youngsters during the season. So our first of the season in Premier League waned quite well, I thought. A lot of friendly, trying to get match sharpness in because I thought we needed a good start. And we did. We've been burning them opening day of the season. John Fairs and Tom Clark in the back three. Lost to Brentford, draw to Leeds. Come back onto that later on. And then George Cholton. We come back onto them later on in the season. Okay, October, November. Yeah. And in December, we just hit this run from 3rd of November all the way through. One win, a 4-2-4 win. We went back to a 4-2-4 against Manchester United. We won 3-1. Passing. Went to Leeds, opening day of January. Lost 3-1. We thought, okay, we're going 4-2-4 because we went back to the three other back formation. For a bomber in January, Spain to try and survive because we're hovering around 15th, 16th, 17th all season. First signing, free transfer. This guy, Thomas Crummett, left wing back on a free transfer. And I thought that would do nicely because if we're going three at the back, that would do me nicely. Players who went out who weren't good enough were Harry Baker on loan, Aldo Golden, who we signed last summer. Just hope to get him out. Luke Douglas, just pathetic in this. This guy, Taylor Hawthorne, mate, is a youngster. We'll look at him more next season. Then I thought, oh, I'll just go 4-2-4 because January was a bit hit and miss. I thought, just go all out attack. Herbert Marquez scored in his debut. Happy days. Cost me a lot of money. From Union in Argentina, 15 million. I thought, okay. We need another one. From this guy, 500k. Ibrahim Diarra. 500k. Scored 2 goals in 2 games. Didn't do too much sense. Looks a promising player. He's only 19. 6'5", rapid, big jumping reach. Happy days. This guy come on my transfer fin. 6'7" of Iranian muscle over back. Mohammed Esfahani. So okay, played 6 games. And then I do like a Brazilian. We found this guy. Douglas. Not Douglas. Douglas, 6'4". I thought presence, reassurance, 4-2-4. All the way. Bosch teams. And unfortunately, it didn't work. We'd be burning them away. Got through to the fourth round of the FA Cup. Leeds. Going back to the New Year's Day one. This game here for 3-1 we lost to Leeds. Proved costly in the end, but there's other games that proved costly. Charlton at home. Costly. Well, and then this run here, we drew to Arsenal. We were on we fell in relegation zone. I was like, okay, we need 7 points. 7 points after Man City to keep us safe. We got 5. It weren't enough. Wolves finished 19th overall. We finished 18th. The other stage of the season we're in. This was a 6 point off all 6 pointers. A 90th minute equaliser. You're looking at the goalkeeper, Semic. What is Semic playing? Samuel Archer broke his arm. Just after 1 point of the season, end of February. But this guy come in, yes, you can see 18 goals from 9 games. But the run he played, I'm not being rude. Think he played from Freud. No, Samuel Archer got injured around United. Just gonna have a look here. No, he got injured for this game against Charlton. We were pathetic. We were losing. Charlton only won 1 game all season. And that was it. But then Seme come in. Yes, he can see 5-3 against 2 really good sides. And then we knew that it's hard for a youngster to come in against the likes of Man City, Arsenal, Bournemouth, Liverpool, Man City. It's confidence. He brought out some good saves. He gave that in matches. We won against Fulham, but it was the results went our way. And unfortunately, we finished on 33 points. Leeds got 40. I'm happy we gave a really good fight. 36 games played. Then we got relegated. So basically, we were relegated before the Fulham game, but we won the Fulham game and that knocked our relegation. So get to the penultimate game of the season before we got relegated. Spot on. 33 points. I could be happy with. We've had a good fight. Plans going through to the end of the next season. There's a lot of players who will be leaving this club. Not because I want to, because I feel I need to strengthen. Some of them have got relegation fees. Rig. I don't want to use Suter, but I think Suter goes. If I can just find for relegation clauses. Screen. Where? There you go. This the place. Bethan. Don't think it's good enough. I think we need to go. Tom Clark, Define, McLean, Rig, Nathan, Thomas. I'm doing this now. Thomas ain't going anywhere, and neither will Alberto, if I can help it. I'll try and keep them 2 around for next year. James Baker. He's one I want to play in the Championship. He's not worth 7.5, but if I get a good offer about 3, 4, 5 million, he might just go. Chris Rigg. I'm not going to stop him going if he wants to go. McLean will probably end up going. Alfie Define, really good servant. Probably will go. There's a lot of interest. Tom Clark. Doesn't look like anyone will be interested, but we know he can score goals in the Championship. He scored 17 goals last season. And he scored 3 this year. Other players. In January, he turned down almost a £30 million bid for a non-say left back, Benjamin Suter. He had a wonderful season. if I could get 2025 for this guy for any of the clubs, especially Saudi Arabia, I think it's just time to cut loose. Archer, 16.5 million. Samuel Archer. He's not brilliant, but he's our goalkeeper. He's a life goalkeeper. If we get 16.5, 50, even 30, I think it's time. I think here at Kingsland for a massive rebuild. You got the Premier League money. Yes, we're in. You look at that, you go £30 million in the bank. Yeah, we've got 1.3 million to spend in the Championship. Gave us no wage budget, so they're like, oh, you're spending the limit we can. If I can get 80, 90 million into the club just through sales, I'm going to. Lucas Pitt, unfortunately, will be going. I've made my peace with him. Same with Bethan. Them two are not good enough for where we want to take this club. And even a big look at me. I've got to decide which is best to go. We either now completely change formation and go more positive and attacking into like a more 4-2-3-1, 4-3-3, or we stay the same. We persevere with a 3-4-3, but we just bring better players like Alfie Define. Like I really like. I don't want him to go. It's gonna be a major season of reboot. There's a lot of players I'm looking at going. Think you've been here since League 2. You've done blimmin' well to get us this far. I think it's just time to say goodbye to them. But that's for me to do in off season to rebuild for the Championship season. It's not weird. It's weird for me to say that. I've never been in a situation of ever being relegated. Well, I think I have been relegated a few times, but not in a long time on any FM. Usually, I get offered a team what's gone down from the Championship, Premier League to the Championship. So and then it's like clear words. So it's similar like that. But if I can keep, I'm happy with that's the other goalkeeper. Sorry, he played the last game. He's got a really good future, but I think Seme, it's just I think he's ready. At 19, I know it's a big task for him to come in as number one and be number one, but I think he'll be a number one goalkeeper. As much as I like to say it, Ishmael won't be for Ugandan. I think if we get a big offer, there's been a lot of interest. Look at that. Palace, Lille, Freiburg, Palermo, Malaga. Just might be time for them to go. I think the first stalwart will go, unfortunately, from this club. But thank you for watching this episode. If you like, hit the like and subscribe. And I'll be back for the rebuild. So remember this. The rebuild of Kingston Town. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.